Hello everybody, John12 back here again with another video. I know, there's like 10,000 videos I have planned to make. I'm sorry, but I was really busy yesterday, so a lot of this was supposed to come out yesterday, but, you know, it is what it is. I was busy, but today I'm going to be redoing all these videos, and of course, I'm sorry that there's so many videos coming out one at a time, you know, during the day. But that being said, I'm here to talk about all things DC. Now, of course, as you already know, the licensing expo was happening recently, and of course, we already knew that Batman v Superman and Warner Brothers had a lot of plans to, like, promote the shit out of Batman v Superman. They already gave us, like, that humongous press release saying, like, oh, we're gonna do toys, we're gonna do all this licensing shit, Batman v Superman's gonna be, like, the biggest movie of 2016, yeah, they were all like that, the other week, if you will, and today, well, actually a couple days ago, they released the official synopsis for the film. It was actually leaked online prior to Warner Brothers actually releasing it, and it was, of course, Collider who leaked it earlier. And, of course, the synopsis is this. If you have not seen it, of course, please check it out, but I'm about to spoil it for you. The synopsis of the film reads as thus. Fearing the actions of a godlike superhero left unchecked, Gotham City's own formidable, forceful vigilante takes on Metropolis's most revered modern-day savior. While the world wrestles with what sort of hero it really needs, and with Batman and Superman at war with one another, a new threat quickly arises, putting mankind in greater danger than it's ever known before. Now, of course, that's the synopsis for the actual movie, and to be honest, I actually like it. I know a lot of people already are kind of bitching about it, but, you know, what else is new? It's Batman v Superman. It's the most controversial comic book movie ever to come out, so it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I actually like it. But there are two certain things that actually kind of really bother me about it if I have to go more in-depth with the synopsis. Number one, why is Batman fighting Superman? I know the title is Batman v Superman, of course they're going to be fighting, but what is the reasoning behind them going to fight? It makes the synopsis, I know it as brief as it is, it kind of makes it feel like Batman and Superman are at war for no apparent reason, other than the fact that Superman is a god and he can't be trusted. That's the only real reason. And for me personally, I would get the idea, coming from a huge Batman fan, that Batman, the Dark Knight, the world's greatest detective, would have at least some kind of foresight or intelligence to figure out as to what Superman's purpose is and kind of understand whether or not where Superman's coming from in this entire universe. That's just my thing. I don't know. We have to watch the movie to fully realize the full extent as to why they're going to fight. But at the end of the day, that's more or less a nitpicky thing. It's not really, I'm like, oh, I'm pissed off because they're fighting. Why are they fighting? Pissing me off. No, I'm okay with them fighting. I just want there to be a good reason. That's all I'm saying. The second part that kind of worries me and bothers me a little bit is the new threat that quickly arises that puts mankind in a greater danger than it's ever known before. What's the threat? Is it Lex Luthor or is it Doomsday? That's the big question. We already know that Jesse Eisenberg is going to be playing Lex Luthor. We already know that. That's confirmed. For those of you who don't like it, it's confirmed. What are you going to do? But then there's been lots of rumors and lots of alleged confirmations that Doomsday could appear in Batman v Superman, and he's the real threat in this movie. Now, of course, I don't know. I've never seen the movie. I don't have like any kind of inside kind of connections to be like, oh yeah, Doomsday, he's going to show up. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of 50-50 with the Doomsday thing. I said this, I'm pretty sure once before. I can't really tell. I've talked about Batman v Superman for years now, so I don't freaking know. But at the end of the day, I don't think Doomsday is the right choice or the right character to use so early. Now, granted, it's Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, so of course there has to be a reason to become the Justice League. And what better reason than a gigantic, super powerful alien species like Doomsday, who is a dominant force to be reckoned with? That's a pretty decent reason to become the Justice League in my book, especially seeing as how Batman can't really do anything with that kind of character, so it's kind of like, how about we team up, sir? Okay, sure. You know, that's kind of understandable. But on the flip side on that, Doomsday is a character that deserves his own kind of story arc. And to a certain extent, I think is more deserved to be in the official Man of Steel sequel. I rather would see Doomsday have his own story arc in the official Man of Steel sequel in comparison to Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. That's just me. Let me know what you personally think in the comments below. And let me know also what you personally think about the synopsis overall. I like it. Obviously, there's some certain things that kind of, coming from the nitpicky side of me, kind of bothers me. But at the end of the day, overall, the synopsis kicks ass, and I still can't wait to see this fucking movie. I'm just saying, I've been waiting for this movie my entire life. I'm not going to miss out on it. I'm going to fucking see it, and it better rock, the world. I'm just saying, that's all I'm going to say. But of course, on the flip side to that, we also got some more Warner Brothers news. Of course, we got multiple pictures and inside looks to the Batmobile and costumes and various posters for other Batman v Superman stuff. But on the flip side to that, we also got the official movie logo to David Ayer's Suicide Squad movie. Now, of course, it's not been confirmed. Like, David Ayer didn't, go to Twitter and be like, hey, look, this is the logo for the movie. But Warner Brothers did post this on their section of movies to be made, and of course Suicide Squad had a logo right next to, obviously, Batman v Superman and what have you. So of course there's been speculations as to, hey, maybe this is the official logo for the fucking movie. Who the fuck knows? But for me personally, it's essentially the comic book logo. I mean, if you go to a comic book store right now, or hell, you don't even have to go to, just type in Suicide Squad on Google or Bing or whatever the fuck you use. Just type it in and just look. There it is. That's the logo. That's the fucking logo of the comic book. So, I don't know if it's Warner Brothers or David Ayer's plans to use the comic book logo as the actual logo for the movie. I don't really know. Personally, for me, as much as I love the comic book logo, I would like it if David Ayer redesigned it to make it look at least a little cooler and more movie-like, kind of similar to the Batman v Superman logo. But for me personally, I think if that's the actual logo, I like it. I don't believe it's the logo. I think that's the working logo. I think that's just the logo of being they just picked and just used for hey, yeah, this movie is actually happening. So yeah, there's the logo, just to promote. I think that was just a promotional image. I don't think it was a legitimate logo for the movie, but who the hell knows? We're going to find out pretty soon anyways. So inevitably, that's pretty much all the other Warner Brothers projects that are being made right now that really we got some epic news about. But there's also one other Warner Brothers project that I wanted to talk about that I honestly am not going to make a separate video for, so I'm going to talk about it here. And that's, of course, Supergirl. Now, as you all know, I made a video on this. Supergirl, the pilot for the CBS TV series, leaked online. Everybody's seen it, but apparently CBS has plans to release the pilot and premiere it a little earlier than scheduled, obviously. Now, of course, the original schedule was November. Now it's going to be coming out in October. So all of you Supergirl fans who have not seen the pilot and are all pissed off at those naysayers who saw the leaked version, don't worry, it's going to be coming out a month earlier, so it's not that big of a deal. I have not seen the pilot yet. I still have not seen it. I'm waiting for the official release, so that's just me. And of course, on Comic-Con, which is obviously not that far away now, they're also going to premiere the pilot there. So of course, if you're going to Comic-Con and you've not seen the leak, then of course, kudos to you because you're going to be seeing it in Comic-Con. So for those of you who got fucked over with Supergirl and have not seen it yet, CBS got your back. So that being said, that's pretty much all the Warner Brothers projects and news that I really want to talk about in this video. But as a quick segue, I wanted to talk about something really quick before I end this video, and that's of course Lego's parody Batman v Superman poster, which is awesome. I'm just saying, look at these two posters. They're so beautifully done. It's essentially, if you don't realize, it's a parody. It's a Lego parody of the Batman v Superman posters we got from the IMAX screening. And of course, it's the Superman with the Batman logo over it. And it's a Batman with the Superman logo over it. And it says Building 2016. I thought that was beautifully done. Lego, God, I love Lego. They just kill it. And of course, they're going to be making a solo Lego Batman movie, which is another thing I'm really excited to see. God, it would be so hysterical if they use these as the posters for that movie. I doubt that would ever happen, but it would be kind of funny as hell for the solo Lego Batman movie that's coming out. It'd be hysterical if they use these posters. I just love them. Oh God. Now these are posters that I would really love to have. But that being said, in the comments below, let me know what you personally think about everything I had to say? What do you think about the Batman v Superman God, so many things I talked about. Batman v Superman official synopsis. Let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you personally think about the official Suicide Squad logo. Do you think it's the movie logo, or do you think it's just the working logo? And of course, let me know what you think about the Supergirl pilot coming out in Comic-Con and October officially. And also, as a quick segue, let me know what you think about the Lego Batman v Superman posters. I personally love them, and if anybody has a link to where I can buy them, I want them. I'm just saying. I want the originals too, but these Lego, they're so cute. I want them. I just need them. They're just awesome. Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Been Josh12.